This week on Your Mom's House, because Nadav is actually training to do the New York City Marathon in November.
What?
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yep.
You're going to die. Holy hell.
Tell me.
There's Tommy on his birthday,
Yeah.
16th.
Yeah, there's my sister's face.
There's the cake.
I don't go to the bathroom in public. It literally exploded out when I got
Really?
into it. Yeah.
Oh,
And
like a
it's
civil
because-
rights fire hose.
Welcome to your mom's house.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Saatva. Do not forget to go to Saatva, SAATVA.com/theshit and get $200 off any mattress of your choice. They are the best mattresses I have ever slept on. They have incredible customer service. They have mattress takeaway service, which is, you get rid of that old dumpy, stingy, grungy spring popping out of the side mattress. They take it away for you, set up your all new amazing Saatva mattress, and you get what you like. You want memory foam? Get that. It's a lot sturdier than I thought it would be, and their line is called Lumen Leaf, and it's incredible. They also have a mattress called the Solaire that vibrates and has a zero gravity setting, and it sits up for you, so you don't have to be inconvenienced by, engaging your ab muscles. It's fantastic. They're all great, and they're all high quality, environmentally friendly, and like I said, amazing customer service from them. Go to Saatva, SAATVA.com/theshit and get $200 off any mattress of your choice. Welcome to Your Mom's House podcast, now in 4K.
Oh my.
You can see every blemish that we have.
No, I'm not so stoked about that.
Gene, I know you're announcing a big show you got coming up.
Man, I am so effing pumped, you guys. So let's start at the beginning. September 7th, Toronto, Canada. There's literally like 5 tickets left. September 8th.
Are you retarded?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Winnipeg, Jizz and Peg, Canada.
Ugh.
Don't be retarded.
September 14th through 16th, Momver.
Yeah.
This
that's
one's the best.
Downtown Comedy Works.
There's no great.
very retarded.
Comedy Works downtown.
Yeah.
October 7th. This is the show I'm proud to announce. I'm poly, non-binary, and I'll be doing at the Venetian Resort, the Summit Showroom in Las Vegas,
Nevada.
Nevada.
Yes.
And then Wise Guys and Short Lake Titties Puta, San Jose Improv one night, and then
the R one.
Comedy Club on State in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Christina Pion Lane.
The R word.
The R word.
Awesome. I got a couple dates. Let's see. We added a show at the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, September 2nd. And I'm doing the Falls View Casino Resort in Niagara Falls, Ontario on November 9th. And then later this year, I will announce some big 2024 stuff.
Oh my God.
Some big shows. Big shows where basketball teams play.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
You know, Agent
Big
Jeans.
black teams, and then I'll be all there all alone.
Do you think they make more come?
The black guys? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like 11 of them, so yeah. Yeah.
Agent Jean sent you this lovely, gosh, I don't even think it's a plaque. It's like a huge wall poster framed 3D thing.
And it's in the house. I'm like, where do I put It's awesome.
Stunning.
It's an awesome thing. It shows every city that I performed in.
You guys.
It's 3D.
It was huge.
And then it has all the stats from the shows, the cities, the countries, tickets sold, the box office gross. It's all it's humongous.
But
and I'm like, it looks like I'm like, look at what I've done. Like in my house. I got to put it somewhere. It's amazing.
But I think you should go look at what I've done because not only did you do stand-up comedy in all those cities, you physically ejaculated.
Not in every city. I have to. I'm embarrassed, but I did not come in every city.
Well, give me an average. 1 in 3, 1 in 5, 1 in 10.
Yeah, maybe 1 in 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that how often you hold on to your chi normally?
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes you realize you're in the city for a few hours on that tour because there was so much movement.
Right.
And I'd be like, I want to come, but I was like, I got to do the show, And then we leave, and they'd be like, fuck, I didn't come in that city at all. Yeah.
What a bummer.
It's a real sad thing.
May I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
How often do you sharpen your knife? generally?
Not as much as what's his name?
Montauk Chia.
Montauk Chia says, I don't do it. He says I'm supposed to do 350 strokes a day, every day. Every day.
Look, you dedicate time to your fitness. Why not dedicate time to sharpening your sword?
Well, here's the truth. I would have much more control if I did. There would be no such thing as like, I think I'm going to, you'd always be like, come now. And then you would just come. Yeah.
So I think we need to block out how much time will it take you every day to do 350 time.
I wouldn't take that much time.
No.
I know. I'm being lazy. Let's be honest. I'm being lazy. There's no excuse to not stroke your dick 350 times a day.
We got to talk to Sean about putting this into the end of your workout.
Yeah.
Or the beginning. Where would you want to sharpen your sword?
I think it's probably better at the end. I think if it starts that way. Because there's accident days. There's days where you're like sharpening and then you're like, oops.
Too sharp.
And then too sharp and then you're like, ugh, and then you can't work out. So end of the workout.
Sure.
He might not want to be in the room though. He gets real mad at farts. I can't imagine what he does if I'm jacking off. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He's like, God damn it, dude. I'm like, what? He goes, come on, man.
You fart so much.
He's very like, he's polite. He's very neat. You know what I mean? Like, like his room is very like clean. He doesn't like when the weights aren't put back in the same way, that they're facing the same way, kind of OCD. And he's not like, I've ripped horrendous farts in gyms with him where he's just like, oh, I don't even know if we're going to work out today. He just like walks away.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do it while you're lifting?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, sometimes I do it, like I'll arrive and I'll be like, oof, I'm not. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Cardio stuff, it's much easier to rip in.
It'd be cool if you and Sean could sharpen your knives together even after a session.
I'll say it right now. I'm down.
You're just sitting in the gym after a hard workout.
Like, just take your dicks out. Yeah.
Let's finish this.
You really got to warm me up though for that, because like after a workout, I'm not like, you know.
What do you mean you're not fired? Oh, because you're all teed out.
No, I mean that's not true. Once I get like home, showered, sometimes you got like that. But like in the immediate after, I'm saying like the workout just ended. I'm not like, God, I want to pull my dick right now.
Ooh, but wait a minute. Maybe that's the best time to sharpen your knife because you're not really like mentally there yet. You could probably get 50 time even faster because you're disinterested in it.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come,
Yeah.
Who's that? Come now, hard.
Oh, that one, I always hate that one.
Okay, you come.
I hate that one too. I hate any. The only cum I like is.
Are you a cum slut?
That one's okay.
Yeah.
I like RPCs. Get off.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so
When
weird.
he goes like, okay, he goes, I'm gonna come now, and he works himself up. He's like, ooh.
Oh my God. It's so
he looks like a snake that's gonna regurgitate. He's like, yeah.
Oh, cum.
Yeah.
Ew,
Yeah.
who's that?
I think that's you.
That doesn't sound. It did sound like me. I don't like that though at all.
Where is
50 times.
50 times left?
50
times
times
right? Yeah. Where is he doing that?
And most men have no circumstances.
Circumstances.
Right? He says circumstances.
Where is he? Where's his I'm gonna come now? I don't know.
Yeah, what page is that under, guys?
If I'm not mistaken, that
So,
should
you know,
be
you
under.
had to, man, yeah.
Should be
There
under
it is.
RPZ.
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
come.
there it is.
I'm gonna come now. I'm coming. Oh, baby. Get oh, yeah. Yeah.
He put this on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was on YouTube. I'm so glad we got it before it was taken down.
Can I ask you?
I think. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
It was a video X44407 underscore Z14897.
You want to search for it?
Yeah.
Enny's face didn't like that. It's so funny. I saw
Yeah.
your face during that, and you
Yeah.
didn't like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I already blocked it out. I don't remember.
Jesus.
There's so much buildup.
Yep.
Do you know you're going to come for that long before you come, or do you feel like he's
I mean, you
It's a
have
little performative at this point.
that was performative for sure.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, you do have a little. Yeah, you have a signal that goes, "Oh, hey, this shit's over." That goes on, and you know. Yeah.
But is it that
But I usually don't go,
long?
"Oh, fuck. All right. I'm going to come now." Ha. Like, no, that guy's a porn star. Let's be honest. The guy is a porn star. I want to make sure I make it very clear, but I know, like, when he makes it clear a lot of times in his posts and his videos, he's like, you know, I'm a star. Like, I'm a porn star.
Yeah.
I was famous. I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking that away from you.
No.
I've known that you are a super talent. I think that's why you being upset bugs me. It's like, I don't want, like, the Hollywood elite mad at me. I don't want RPC. Like, these are like super talented guy. Like, he is up there with, like, you know, in porn, he's probably, like, I would say equivalent to like a Rocco, Ron Jeremy type. And then in comedy, I know I would put him like in like a Lenny Bruce kind of Richard Pryor thing. And, like, you know, in hat making, I'm not sure who those guys are, but he's up there with them, you know, like, he's very talented.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
Of course. You're not diminishing
He's a
that.
performer. He's a very strong performer. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's open the show. Here we go.
I'm going to tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. No, I know. It's called, everybody say standard. How about we raise them?
Standard.
How about we raise them? How about we raise them? How about you guys quit getting fucking civilized and you guys quit settling? You know, there's some people in this room that said, I would sue my company if they told me I had to have a six-pack. We know you would. That conversation was for the 1%ers. That wasn't for you.
That's what's up.
This shit is big time.
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone love into this.
Yep.
Your mom in the fucking stand.
Welcome to your mom's house
Yeah.
with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
This dude's dope, man. It's interesting because he's obviously super jacked, but he has like that Bert skin hue where it's kind of reddish.
Well, you probably just exercised, Tom.
You think he's just flushed with alcohol and testosterone?
Hey, why does every jacked guy have to dress in super tight spray-on clothing?
Because they want to show you how jacked they are.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I see everything. Like those pants are super
He's literally
tight.
talking about six packs, and you're like, oh,
And
I can
I
see
like
it
it.
through the shirt.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
You like it? Yeah?
No.
Tight?
No. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the pants are ultra tight.
Yeah, he's showing you.
And when you're giving a speech, it's a little distracting for me.
That's on purpose. This is not an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's getting fired first for not having a six-pack?
Well, if we implemented that policy, it would be Enny here all alone, I think, doing everything.
I don't
I don't know if
any
there's
of
any other
us do.
sex packs. But I like it. I think we should adopt something like this.
What's our thing?
I don't know, but I think it should be fitness related.
Do you think there should be a weight
just fire
limit?
people.
How about just like a weight limit?
Yeah?
In Studio G's?
For women and men. Women, it's going to be 118. Yeah. And if not,
That's so hard for me to
I'll
get
let you
down.
suck cock because I'm a good sport. But other than that,
Stupid. So dumb.
oh,
So
fuck.
dumb.
He was the best. Rest in peace. For guys, what do you think? 185?
Is that, I don't know what's good, 150?
150? That's pretty
Lean.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
good.
lean.
That guy probably weighs 150.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we put weight limits? So it's not illegal.
I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you fly or something? Like, is there a reason? You're like, no, we just don't like fat people here.
What was that? I'm trying to find that
Oh,
one.
I know a standard, Studio Jeans standard.
Yeah.
You have to have nice teeth.
Fuck.
Like, you can't be missing teeth. You don't have bad teeth.
I have horrible teeth. I'm really good at hiding them. because I've had them for so long. But yeah, I busted my teeth when I was a kid. So
Really?
Yeah. So my front 4 are like, they're kind of.
That's not bad, dude. I'm seeing it right now.
And we took it an hour at a time, is what I told her. Go an hour at a time. So what I'm looking for now is like 100 to 110 pound, long-legged, real beautiful fucking tiny ass.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was the man right there.
I could get down to that, but I would just have to stop eating entirely and
What's wrong with
drink
that?
coffee all day.
So do it.
I did get that thin
Raise your standards.
my summer at Starbucks when I worked there because that's all I did was I was jacked on coffee all day.
Easy. Do it, man.
With almost deformed looking big boobs.
Ah, cool.
Not to be real big, but I'm more of an ass man. I like a little ass.
Yeah, dude. He's fucking so cool.
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
I
Miss
like
that
it.
guy.
Let's have the Fed smoker standards here.
Fed smokers.
Yeah. If you're a lady, that's it.
Got you.
You gotta have huge tits, kind of a nice ass, and 125 max. We weigh you in the morning at the door, throw you by your hair.
I love
if
it.
you're not out in the park.
I love it. I was watching a TikTok of this Korean girl,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, I went back to Korea and I gained 10 kilograms.
That's
And
22
everybody
pounds,
was
yeah.
like, you're so fat and disgusting. You need to lose weight. And I was like, oh my, she doesn't even look that fat. Like, she just looked like a regular American size.
Yeah.
Like, they want her to be rail thin.
Foreigners have different standards.
Way different.
Than the U.S.
Why different
We have a
standards?
really loose fucking.
Lax, yeah.
Yeah.
Same in Hungary. They'll be like, you're so fucking fat. You're like, thank
When
you.
I would go to Peru as a kid, like it's like, as soon as I was 20 pounds overweight, they were like, hello, fat ass. Like that's how they would greet you. And they'd be like, do you want to skip food today? Like you're so, like they would go really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That and they'd always tell me I dressed like shit too when I was over there. Because, you wear jeans all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, you're dressing like you're going to the park or something. You don't want to look nice.
In Spain, they said, how I remember the lady I lived with, her son was older. And he came by, he goes, do you know how we can tell if someone's American? And I was like, how? He goes, because you guys wear pajamas to go out. I was
Not
like, what?
wrong.
He was like, you guys dress like shit. And I was like, nice.
It's true. God damn. I mean, you and I see it all the time in the airports. People wear pajamas and
We
fucking
saw it at
slippers.
a school. We went to an orientation
know.
thing for our kids, and we were like, man, these are the parents? They didn't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck, dude.
I tried to like dress a little nice because you're like, I'm representing,
Yeah. You're representing the Segura
Yeah, the family with the kid, and then you're like, you see this guy in like slippers,
Yeah.
and a tank top, and you're like, okay, all right,
It's crazy.
that's your level. It's very nice.
I know my parents even taught me to dress up when you go see the doctor. Like even if you're
Yeah.
feeling ill,
Yeah.
you dress up
A
because
little bit.
It's like
you don't have to wear
wanna,
a suit, but it's like, yeah, I think here it's everything is like
No, too lax.
comfortable, man. You got to be comfortable. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm super pumped
Yeah.
because I have a cap report for Enny.
Oh my God. Okay.
Beautiful.
I want to see if it's Enny approved.
Okay.
Okay.
It's inspired by a video that you're going to be playing in a minute. Does
Yeah,
he
I
have
have it.
access
I
to
have
it?
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me just say, and I happen to agree with this.
This is so crazy.
I believe that lactose intolerance is cap. Enny?
It's been a long time coming. They've been skating through this for too long.
Oh yeah.
I think it's lactose intolerance. It's the peanut allergies. Peanut allergies. Thank you.
intolerant. Like, okay, first
Christina,
of all,
you've been saying this for years.
And like, first of all, if you eat a whole milkshake, even if you don't have lactose intolerance, it's gonna mess with your stomach. So like, yeah, you get diarrhea after eating something. So what? Just get it. It's fun. It's worth it.
Yeah, you know
it's
what you do?
worth the flavor.
You know what you do?
What?
You grow the fuck up.
Grow the fuck up.
Grow the fuck up.
What are you
man
guys
up.
talking about?
Just eat it.
Yeah, you just man the
cares?
fuck up. You appreciate that you just got a very nice treat, okay? That you could afford and
Okay.
What is there to be upset about?
Here's what
Crybaby pussies is what it is.
deep state website mayoclinic.org has to say. People with lactose intolerance are unable to
Weak.
fully digest the sugar in milk. As a result, they have
Please.
diarrhea, gas, bloating after eating or drinking dairy products. The condition, which is also called lactose malabsorption, is usually harmless, but its symptoms can be very uncomfortable. Too little of an enzyme produced in your small intestines is usually responsible for lactose
Because
intolerance.
they're weak.
You can have low levels of lactase and still be able to digest milk products, but if your levels are too low, you become lactose intolerant, leading to symptoms after you eat or drink dairy. This is incurable in people, by the way. You can do things to treat those symptoms, but you cannot cure it.
Well-
Here is your ally that got you thinking this.
If you are lactose intolerant, you are a beta. You are missing out on life's greatest pleasures, which is dairy, ice cream, whole milk, cheese.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is tolerate it. If your stomach can't handle dairy, it shows a lot about your character. So tolerate it. Don't be a beta.
That's what I'm saying.
This guy's eating ice cream with his six-pack out. It's fucking
Of course.
amazing.
That's a second ice
real
cream.
alpha move.
Yeah, that's what we do. And yeah, that explanation, that was really cute by whoever wrote that. About what they're going through. That's really cute. But you lost me at unable. All right, there is no can't in our world. You understand? You got to just do it. Just figure it out.
And by the way, it's lactose intolerant. Like, I can't.
He's saying all you gotta do is tolerate it.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
I'd prefer not to. Not lactose, you will die if you have it. Just like, I'm intolerant. Like, it doesn't
Well,
feel
they're gonna
good.
have uncontrollable diarrhea, and you're like, so what?
Yeah, exactly.
Have it.
So
Yeah.
it's worth it because ice cream's good. Cheese is better. Like,
Cheese is amazing.
how can
all
you
those
give
are
that
like, why
up?
are you being a bitch, dude?
Yeah.
Just eat it.
And don't even get me started on gluten. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
fuck
even
your
get me
mother,
started
and that
on
doesn't
gluten.
exist at all.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what it is either, and that's a total bullshit thing.
Well, all right.
That is cap as fuck. I think,
and
by
if-
the way, if we make a cap report like ranking, up there, number 1 is the gluten allergy.
Oh, gluten free? Yeah.
Number 1.
Yeah.
And then ED, PMS.
And then I do have another one for you.
Oh my God.
I do have another one for you this
Let's
week.
hear it. Let's
this
hear
week
it.
it's a little easier. I don't think it's going to get as many death threats.
Yeah.
But this one should be a little easier to digest.
It is.
Mirrors.
Mirrors
Mirrors
are.
are cap.
What do you mean?
So when you look into a mirror,
Yeah.
what do you see?
Reflection? A reflection?
Correct.
Okay.
But you see a reflection of yourself, right? Most
Right.
people would say yourself.
Okay.
That's wrong. What you're seeing is a manufactured, flipped version
It's true.
of who you actually are, and you're making judgments. You're looking at the mirror saying, I'm ugly or I'm hot or whatever, based on that
Reflection.
flipped version of yourself.
Right.
It's wrong. You're
New
lying to
deep.
yourself.
It's
Deep
true.
Enny. Deep Enny cap report.
And
Can
there's,
we play a sound
Yeah.
effect at this point?
and also there's things
Multi-layered cap report.
you can buy something called a true mirror that is an accurate reflection.
can?
Uh-huh.
You
I
should
almost,
get one of those.
I tried. Yeah. They're like $200 or $300.
Do you hate yourself more looking at them? Or
Yeah,
less? Oh,
because
you do?
it's how other people see
Actually,
you.
oof.
It's not the flipped image, and so you see like how wonky your because you haven't actually seen a true reflection of yourself.
I don't know if I can handle that.
I know,
I
it's
might
terrible.
get it, and then we throw it in the trash that moment. Like, I look at it once and go, "Fuck this."
And the thing is, I know that in later in life, we're gonna look back and be amazed that we used mirrors and thought that it was okay. We're gonna be like, why did
know.
we think this was
We'll look
a normal
back
thing?
and be amazed.
1,000%.
true.
1,000%. We're gonna be like, why did we do that? That's so stupid.
There's a lot to address here. Number one, first of
Lactose
all,
intolerance.
as you guys know, our very own Nadav is anti-trans. You can get that shirt right now.
Anti-transitional lenses.
You can get that shirt right now in the store. Support the cause. Go ahead.
Should we explain it for the people that didn't hear it on the last episode? a little bit?
Nadav was
Yes,
anti-trans.
please.
Okay.
Please explain it.
There are
mean-
people in society that Nadav is not a fan of, and he doesn't believe they have rights. And those people happen to wear transition lenses. I feel like that's a very long way of getting there, so I prefer to use the anti-trans.
I never said your rights should be taken away, Tom.
Yeah, but you mocked them
don't
for
like them.
being happy. You mocked them for existing.
I just asked, hey, are those transitional lenses?
Yes.
And then you said yes. and
You're
that was-
trans intolerant,
Yeah.
much like these pussies who don't eat dairy. You know.
Yeah. Some people wear transition lenses because they don't feel like, going through the whole
procedure to
Yeah.
correct their vision through surgery.
Yes. And then they wear the same glasses indoors as outdoors, and the lenses help you out, right? The lenses transition for you. Nadav pointed out today that I was wearing sunglasses, and he was like, "Oh, I guess you're bi."
Pro-bi. I'm
You're
pro-bi.
not wearing your transition lenses. But this is a perfect segue.
Well,
this is a perfect segue to a CAP report that we had recently. We had a CAP report recently, which was that bisexuality is CAP.
No. Bisexual men are CAP.
Our CAP, okay.
Not bisexual women. That's standard issue.
I said I have the perfect person to comment on this, and he has sent in a video kind of explaining it all. Why don't we go ahead and give this a watch and a listen? Here we go.
Hey gang, it's your old pal Ian here. I just want to say, I saw your little video clip, Christina. Yeah, I'm a bi guy. Sorry you can't wrap your head around being cool, right? Yeah, sorry you can't wrap your head around a fucking complete hell of God's design. I mean, what kind of a bitch bastard God would make a man unable to be content with one sex, be able to settle down, have a life? No, he's got to make me yearn for delicious cock and desire wonderful pussy and buttholes. Why? Of course I'm making stops in Gay Town. And then I'm going to Delicious Pussy Village. Yeah, I'm going to make a quick stop on Trans Boulevard, you know what I mean? But that area is a little crazy. But I know one thing, yeah, and this is to you, producer guy, black, that one. Yeah, you think guys know best? You think that's what it is? No. You ever been with a guy named Enrique? You're just sucking on his wang and he's telling you to stop because you're being too toothy? Huh? You ever have a penis in your skull and you can't make the guy come and you're going, what the fuck happened to me, man? Do I have any value at all? Shit sucks. I am what I am. I do what I want, when I want, with who I want. I don't give a fuck what anyone fucking thinks, all right? You hear me, Dad? Live your best life. We're going to run out of water by 2040, so eat pussy, give head to your dad, you know? Really, yeah. Christina, call me. I'm kidding. If you won't, Tommy, please, Tommy Yum Yums, please.
Wow.
All right, that was great.
Video. Really impressive.
Ian Finance with the response there. I did his podcast, Being Ian with Jordan, that he and Jordan Jensen do when I was in New York. They do it in Brooklyn, and Ian took me to get the best fucking fried chicken sandwich I've ever had around the corner from his place. Wish I could plug the place, but actually I don't, because I don't want you guys to all eat them all. They're too good. But check out that podcast. It's up there. I think it's episode 50 of Being Ian. If you want to check it out.
He's funny.
He's really funny, and he's legit. He really is. Okay, let's see.
Well, hold on, Yana. I actually have a point of contention because we said there are no such thing as bisexual men.
Yeah, episode 50. Sorry, episode 50. Being Ian with Jordan is the episode I did with them. Go ahead.
Yana, might I submit in defense of our cap?
Yes, please.
I said there are no such thing as bisexual men. He said that he likes men, women, and trans. I believe, doesn't that mean that he's like pansexual?
Just fucking anything.
Right. So that's technically not bisexual men. Bisexual means male and female, excluding trans. So
Ian is really
pan, right? Not bi.
Oh, you know who just came out as pansexual?
Who?
Wayne Brady.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember. Yes.
Yeah, the best was when he announced it, and it was like somewhere, and then in the comments on I don't know, it was on Instagram. They're like, "Bro, we know." Everybody knows.
Oh, sweet Wayne Brady, though. Good for him. We like him.
Yeah, he's cool.
He seems such a sweet guy.
He bought us dinner one time.
He
it wasn't
did.
because of us, but we were there, and he paid for our dinner. It was very nice.
It's a nice gesture.
Very
Good
nice
for him.
gesture.
I hope he bangs everything he wants to.
Well, he's been doing it. This is just a way to,
Get ahead of
like, hey. Yeah.
Because that is the only reason you take out a press conference on your sexuality is when
For
people
sure.
are reporting on it.
Yeah, and you're like, I'll
guys,
just go ahead and say something. And by the way, we talking about it because it's just, I don't know, something to talk about, but nobody cares now.
Nobody cares. Even Obama, they found that letter that he had
Yeah.
written to a girlfriend at 21, and it was so eloquently written. I was like,
the wording of
"Jeez."
that was like actually hard for me to process. Like,
sure, I didn't understand what the guy was
like,
saying.
Wait, what?
Is he talking about dicks?
I don't mean that part. It was like the words after it. I was like, I don't even understand what half of these words mean. Like,
No, I know.
He's also, I think, like a Harvard law
He's
student.
brilliant.
But I was like reading it and I was like, huh? But yeah, he goes, I make love to men. I have sex with men daily, but in the imagination.
Yeah.
And then he went on and on. I was like, all right. But
love
also,
it.
everybody was like, holy shit. And then nobody
Big nothing
cares.
burger.
Yeah.
And thank God it's a big nothing burger now.
Yeah, now it's nothing.
Who cares?
Now it's
No one
nothing.
gives a shit anymore.
Now you can live with AIDS. It's the best.
I know.
You can get AIDS
That's true.
and be 78.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
That
Usually-
is wild.
It's kind of a thing to chase now.
To chase AIDS?
Chase
there are guys
AIDS.
that do.
Yeah.
They're called like the gift or
Yeah,
something.
the gift.
or-
It's the gift.
yeah. Are you going to get it?
I don't know. Who cares? What if I do?
But then don't you have to take the AZT and all that stuff?
Yeah, you take
or-
steroids. Steroids are awesome.
Right.
So what?
Who? He.
Whoever has AIDS.
Oh, like the dude. It's usually a dude that's going to give it to you.
Yeah, it's a guy. Guy's going to give you AIDS.
Definitely.
Yeah. Chicks can try and they have to just try harder.
Try harder to
But,
get it.
Yeah, men, they
Yeah,
have AIDS.
they're the
give it.
givers.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. You can just live forever now.
This guy that we found, the educational, remember the butthole nair guy?
How could I forget? It's been 3 weeks. He's lived in my heart.
Yeah, he's done so many cool things.
So much cool educational stuff.
Like he's the one that was like, let me see.
Jeez.
Let's see. He did,
For reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now.
This is on YouTube. Okay.
I just burned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So this guy showed us and he completely nared his asshole. And then I was like, oh, this has got to be. If you missed it, I was like, this has got to be like a bit or something, or if it was up, it was one of those things where someone dared somebody to put something up and it's just gone. And no, it's stayed up, has around 40 million views. And I was like, wait, what? So we reached out to our YouTube rep and we found out that if you're doing educational or documentary or artistic things, it basically means that you get special permissions that are usually not allowed in YouTube videos. And that's very, very much laid out by them. And that is why this guy's content is allowed to stay up on YouTube. And he gives like really explicit, obviously, instructions, step-by-step stuff about everything about bottoming, like being a bottom in a, one would say, homosexual relationship. So
Douching your butt is the most important thing to do before seeing a hot man to ensure that you won't shart on him. So here is a full douching tutorial. Step 1, poop. You need to poop before you douche because you want to clean out the natural way first.
So I'm almost ready to take a man because I poop all the time.
You're pretty clean down there.
Yeah,
You probably wouldn't even need to douche.
Yeah.
Step 2, lube up this tip right here with water-based lube. You don't want to shove anything up your butt dry without lubrication. That will cost you a trip to the doctors.
Oh, good to know.
Step 3, find your butthole with this lubed tip. Personally, I'm used to doing a half squat over the toilet and putting my enema bulb through the front, past my testicles and past my taint. That's the path that I take.
Also, I discovered, I was surprised that you don't have to be completely serious in these. Like he also is like he'll joke around, but since the information is the education,
Sure.
it's
And
allowed.
he doesn't use scientific terms. He said taint, which I'm pretty sure is
It's
not in the
it's a
Harvard
perineum. Yeah,
medical.
That's right.
Or Mayo
Step 4, unclench your butthole while
Oh, that's a good
simultaneously
tip.
putting this tip inside
Hot
your
tip,
butt.
yeah.
No one talks about how important it is to unclench your butthole
Oh, yeah.
when the tip of your enema bulb goes inside.
He really speaks clearly and enunciates.
Sure does.
What a great
See
speaker. I
what
really
else.
like watching
Step
him.
5, squeeze the bulb to put the water in. It's really important to not put in too much water when you're douching your butt because when you douche, you only need to clean out your rectum. If you put in too much water and water travels past your rectum and hits the sigmoid colon, you risk triggering other poops up there that would not have bothered you in the first place.
Now, see, this is where this
Wow.
became very educational.
Yeah.
Because this is something that most people, myself included, did not know. And as he says it, you're like, oh, okay. Don't put fucking a fire hose worth of water up there. Just clean out your. So he's actually.
No,
I'm saying
you're
he's
right.
he's educating
Because
people.
We've watched people anal douche on this program. And Rain, remember Rain? Didn't she put like an entire bag of urine in her colon or coffee or something? And that's a whole bag. So that's going to go into that large intestine.
It's So there's so much. Let's see.
Step 6. Leave the water in your butt
How
for
long?
about 30 seconds to a minute. I like to
that's a
shake my
lot.
butt in this step because
I would have not have known the time.
I would have immediately emptied it out. I've been like, this is
I'd have been like,
uncomfortable.
I got to go run some errands. I'll come back in 6 hours. You know.
in my mind, that's like helping it clean out.
Yeah.
Clean out. Like the butt plug girl.
What's the sudden stop?
Step 7. Poop out the dirty water. It's always going to be dirty at first. Don't worry, this is normal. You are going to see poop chunks on the toilet bowl, even though you literally
On the
pooped
bowl?
earlier. Don't be freaked out. It'll get cleaner and cleaner as
in
you
the
keep
bowl.
going. Step 8.
hope.
Repeat 3 to 5 times or until you're fully clear and clean.
And step 9, get fucking railed. Am I right? But I got us thinking, and I really feel like we need to do something about this. And that is, why don't we do some YMH produced educational videos?
Most definitely.
And I think the only way to do that is to have a doctor involved. And we happen to have a doctor that does shows here.
I know.
So why don't we reach out to him?
So perfect.
We are supported by DraftKings. College football fans, the latest and greatest offer from DraftKings will have you celebrating a big win the second you make your first wager. You see, today I'm partnering up with DraftKings Sportsbook to tell you that right now, all new customers will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly when they place their first $5 wager. Sign up now using my promo code MOM and get ready to put on your crown. Stay in on the action. Use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays. Combine multiple bets together for a shot at an even bigger payout. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings daily fantasy offering across all sports. Download the DraftKings app now. New customers who use the promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings. Back to school shopping is coming and all the chaos that comes with it. But with DoorDash, you can be first day ready with pantry staples and classroom supplies to make a good first impression without the stress. With DoorDash, you'll enjoy next level convenience with delivery in the hour, making it easier than ever to get your back to school needs fast. All of your favorite retail, grocery, and convenience stores are on the app, so you can shop for everything your kids need for back to school. Be prepared before the big day arrives. Stock up with on-the-go breakfasts, lunchbox staples, and the brands they love. Shop DoorDash to get everything you need for the back-to-school season delivered right to your door. Order now for stress-free back-to-school shopping. Use the promo code YOURMOM to get 50% off up to a $10 value when you spend $15 or more at convenience, grocery, or retail stores on DoorDash. That's 50% off up to $10 value when you spend $15 or more. Promo code is YOURMOM. Don't forget, that's code YOURMOM for 50% off your next order. Terms apply.
Hello.
Dr. Drew.
Yeah, gentlemen. What's happening?
How you doing, man? You're on your Mom's House podcast. We're big fans. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Interesting enough, was watching Christina today on Where My Mom's At, talking to more young ladies whose vages were drying up.
Yeah.
Because, men dared to be sensitive to something.
But
here we go.
Isn't that unreal?
Wait.
That like these fucking
Yes.
dumb bitches are complaining.
It's not exactly what I meant.
I just said it for you. I know what you wanted to say.
Okay. Well, thank you.
But so we're very excited. I want to tell you that I got so excited about this. I almost have not been able to sleep because I wanted to ask you this so much. So we found out through our YouTube reps that there are special permissions given to videos that you upload that are educational or documentary or artistic. And one of the things that you can do in these videos is push the boundaries of what is normally not allowed on a YouTube video. And we found that there's a lane that we can get involved in. And I thought it would be great to have you with us in this. And that is medical educational videos. And so what I was proposing was that you come to the studio and we have a volunteer, like a real person, that you teach them how to check for, like, how to examine their testicles, you know?
Okay.
But they're naked. I mean, it would be like they'd be fully nude and you'd be wearing gloves and you would just like, it's like you would, like you're in your exam room. Same thing for like how to check your breasts. And these videos would serve a purpose in that they're not joking videos. They're educational.
No, because nothing on Your Mom's House is joking.
No, but in this case, like, I'm not asking you to jack a guy off. You can if you want to, but I think if you were to, I mean,
Let's
you could
think. How would that be educational?
Well, you could be like, hey, if you don't know how to masturbate, here's how to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then
for
since
walking through the process of the biology of ejaculation. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so that's the first video. So, you know, prostate stuff, breast stuff, but like it would be something that we would upload here on our channel, and we would clear it with our YouTube reps first. But I was wondering, would you be willing to do that? Would you be willing to educate the masses on how to do some of these things that are medical, but it would involve you and a participant who is volunteering to do it as well?
Absolutely. You forget we did the debridement of a pilonidal cyst with the rest of the dog helping me.
That's right.
That was
and that was intended to be educational, and maybe the dog should be my nurse in whatever these upcoming videos are.
That could be
or the subject.
I would love for you to examine his
I'll be the
testicles.
nurse. I will be the nurse.
Because we've been.
Well, I think for the first subject, I mean, pretty much has to come from somebody at Your Mom's house, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's
And
the
also,
matter, Christina?
Who do I want to see their dick and balls? I'm trying to think.
Go ahead.
I don't want to.
What if we got like your type in here?
Who's my type?
I don't know, some fucked up looking guy with a
vampire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some strung out dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my type.
So we'll get some fucking heroin addict here for Christina.
Hey, first of all, it's such a relief. I thought the call for sure was going to be about Bert Kreischer and his health, and it's just a relief.
Well, you want to know something? I talked to him earlier today. His doctor told him that you really need to like make some changes, and he's been making them. He's not drinking at all. His doctor actually recommended, I know it's some people find it controversial, a keto diet, but he's been keto now for like 10, 12 days. He said he feels great. He's going to keep doing it. He said he thinks he's going to do his whole he's going on tour here. He's going to do the whole tour sober, he said.
Wow.
And
see, that's the part that I didn't think we were going to get. But because he was, I saw some of his Instagram posts about the keto, and I thought, all right, good, but he's making a little bit. It needs to be a way of life for him, we need to get his exercise right too. But this is a big deal if he's able to not be so connected to his treats the way he was, and not have to be the party guy all the time. So good, all right, big deal.
I think he's going to actually. The way that I spoke to him and things that he said, I think he's actually really going to stick to this time.
Amazing.
Because he knows he needs to drop some lbs for sure.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so. But anyway, back to the educational videos. So you slipped in prostate in there. What did you mean by that? Because there is no prostate self-exam.
No, I know, but maybe you could tell somebody how to prepare for a prostate exam, like as a patient, and show them what happens during a prostate exam. Like Nadav could be on all fours, and you just go, "This is what happens when you examine somebody."
Somehow I knew we were going there.
Yeah.
So,
and also, this guy has a very successful channel teaching people how to bottom safely, like be a bottom in a relationship, and you could use Nadav for that. Go ahead.
Or even how to remove inanimate objects from your rectum that might get pushed too far in there.
There you go.
Yeah,
another
this
Nadav
is important.
lane. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a Nadav lane.
Yeah.
Not a Nadav lane.
Very much a Nadav lane. Yeah.
But let's think more broadly about this.
Sure.
I bet we can come up with a bunch of stuff.
Yes, exactly. We're very excited.
And,
We're very
by
excited.
the way, I can imagine that most of the guys in the booth right now are shitting themselves, worrying that we're going to come to them next.
Not one of them.
But it'll be all voluntary. You'll have to be, really invested in educating the public. And,
yeah, exactly.
And the idea of the testicle thing is actually a really good one, believe it or not, and really simple and really easy. And we'll get that one done immediately.
Great.
The breast exam feels a little bit like, how do we get somebody to really sign off on that?
Well, I'll tell you this.
I think it has to be.
I'll take care of you on that. I'll get a nice pair in here for you. Don't you worry about that.
All right.
I know we'll keep it super medical, but there's no need to have a not hot pair of tits in your hands.
Okay.
So I will protect you on that, and Christina can pick the balls. I'll pick the tits, and we'll have a nice.
That's better. Thank you.
Yeah. Christina can
has to be vampire balls.
Find your favorite pair of balls.
Vampire balls.
That Asian guy
vampire balls.
has got a nice set. They're very smooth and high and young.
High? I think they were kind of hangy, weren't they?
Well, let's take a look again.
They're hangy.
I thought they look nice though. I like those.
Those were not high and
Sweet
tight.
little
How about the guy that
caramel
shoved
nuts.
his testicles into his rectum?
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we could definitely.
Pierce.
We're friends with him.
Yeah.
Pierce Paris. Wow.
Yeah.
Great patient. Pierce would be a great patient.
Yeah.
He could teach us how to shove our balls
It's
in
so
our ass.
amazing. It's so amazing when these creative minds get together.
They get together, yeah.
It's scary. It's scary, guys. It is scary. But
Yeah.
there we are.
Here you go.
Here you go. Let's see here.
Dude, his nuts are okay, and his dong is okay.
Who, this guy?
Yeah, I like him. I like his hands are kind of small. He's kind of fey.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, those are hanging pretty low.
Those are good.
They're out of but they're not tight. You're like they're high and tight.
I
They're
know.
not.
It's so weird to see a guy from behind like this.
Yeah.
Oof. That was
Yeah.
terrible. That was terrible. Oh, look how nice that looks. It looks like a woman's vag.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think you ought to change the name of Where My Mom's At to How to Dry a Vag.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It seems to be a common theme these days.
Where's my vag drying? Which one offended you the most? Was it the Hot Wheels clip?
None of them offend me. It's just that it's just so curious to me that all of these years of hearing about toxic masculinity and anything that
Not for
veers
me.
towards sensitivity. I'm with you. We have the rational revolution. You and I have been
Not
there
for
from the
me.
beginning. But it's just so ironic to me to hear the explicit drying that goes from being other than a male.
I know. Women say they want that, but that's cap, right?
It's complete cap.
Cap.
Yeah.
It's cap.
So cap. Drew, we're very excited about this. I say we brainstorm about some potential things we can do to a nude Nadav, and we'll get we'll plan it out and we'll get to it soon. Okay.
Or bring Potter in. He seems up for most things.
Potter would be down.
That'd be the
Yeah,
other
let's
way to
do
go.
Potter.
Potter and Nadav sounds good.
I'll nurse.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks a
guys.
lot, Drew.
Bye, Drew.
Bye-bye.
You got it. All right.
All right,
Love that guy.
Dr.
Love
Drew, he's
him.
the best. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Our guest today
Gross.
has a new special on Netflix called Soup to Nuts. You can see him currently on his You Don't Say tour, in theaters all over the place. Check out marknormancomedy.com for your tickets. It's Mark Norman, everybody.
Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Praise Allah.
How about Nadav, huh? Looks like he's going to bar mitzvah.
Yeah. Nadav, I'm so glad you're here because Nadav is actually training to do the New York City Marathon in November. Yes.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
You're going to die. Holy hell. You're like a Jewier Seth Rogen. When you guys were doing the whole gluten bashing, he was real quiet. I noticed that fucking ginger heeb.
Yeah. So, big ol' native has that's what we call him sometimes.
Okay.
Big old native. He was found out that he was dealing with the fact he's trans.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, he's anti-trans. He's anti-trans.
Anti-transitional lenses. Anti-transitional lenses.
So he doesn't like when I wear transition glasses, and so I'm
Okay.
trying to make it a thing that people would just say he's anti-trans.
Got it.
Anti-transitional lenses.
Right, but I'm saying I hate the whole. Like, why spell it out? You can just get to it quicker.
I was drinking a Bud Light earlier. He slapped it out of my hand.
Yeah,
That's how he rolls.
That's how he is. Him and Kid Rock, they're fucking.
I'm
not.
They're just like this. Yeah, you killed a gay guy once. So anyway, one of the things that we were talking about is time to get healthy. You know, it's time to get healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "It's true. I need to lose weight. I need to get myself in a better place." So he took on the challenge to, and obviously, if you're going to run the New York City Marathon, you need to drop weight. You need to start training for it. So he's been working with trainers and nutritionists. He's dropped. How much are you down? What are you down?
I've dropped 5 pounds since last time you saw me.
So overall,
I'm like 25 pounds down.
Nice.
Okay, and that's great. And then he's going to keep going. Here's the thing: if he doesn't complete the New York City Marathon, he has to get a tattoo, which is against his religion.
Right here, Holocaust numbers. All right.
They did make us get those. Yeah, Tom, I guess you're, pro-Nazi.
But I want him to get, because his alter ego is an Irish guy, because we know in Texas they go Jew, so we tell people he's Irish so that they still make deliveries, So his nickname among some circles is Patty O'Callahan. He's not Nadav Itzkowitz. And so I was like, you have to get, if you don't complete this marathon, you got to get an Irish tattoo, like a chest piece or a back piece.
Right.
And so we're examining like different possibilities. Like, this is pretty cool if you did this.
Ooh, I like it.
Father, husband, brother, son.
Dude.
McDonough.
I think
that's perfect.
You getting this would be super badass.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me want you to not finish the marathon.
Definitely.
Very cool.
Very cool. Dude. Something like that.
Hell yeah.
Fucking, yeah. Irish king, bro.
Yes. You're like an Conor McGregor.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
badass.
And it's very pro-American with the 2 eagles as well.
It's got a tad of a little SS in there, doesn't it? It's got a little Nazi.
Yeah, it does have some edge to it.
Right.
I like that.
That's it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I don't know. There's still a few more.
That's a lot of ink.
What does it say even?
Fighter?
Fighting Irish?
Fighting Irish, right.
So cool.
Notre Dame. Ooh.
Dude, that's really cool.
yeah.
That would only take, how many sittings? 10, 20?
Yeah. You could get that done in a couple weeks. Easy. Irish flag.
And that one's political.
I like this.
Yeah.
And this speaks to, like, if you were to cut me open, it's Irish blood that you'll find inside of me. I like that a lot.
It'll cover his stretch marks pretty good. Those will blend right into that.
That was
true.
my first thought.
Yeah. This is very cool. And then
So aggressive.
Callahan. You're Patty O'Callahan. So this is a preview of what's happening November 7th. Yeah.
See, I was thinking maybe something cursive, like the size of an index finger.
What?
Just like on the shoulder, just like right there.
No.
That's not enough.
A little concession. I think some compromise need to be made. Look,
Compromise is fair, but I mean, come on, side of your finger.
I was catatonic when I don't even remember agreeing to getting the tattoo if I didn't cross. I legit don't remember agreeing to it, but I'm sure it happened.
Well, it's on tape.
I think it's on tape.
Yeah, and I'm sure it is. Literally don't remember it. That was like
Oh, right, because you were dissociating that day. I remember that actually.
that week. Yeah.
Yeah, because
For
you were
a
like
while.
staring at lights, like, what am I gonna do? So,
But you know what, Tom?
you know what's a fair compromise?
What's that?
What?
Mark's here. Let him pick which one you get.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
All right. I like the chest piece or the big Irish, the fighter.
It could be none
That's
of the
a good
above too.
one.
That's a choice too.
Okay.
Well, and the neat part is we will be in New York City, the greatest city in the world. They have very talented tattoo artists there. We can make the appointment for November 7th and get the ball rolling.
But then again, do you want to
point.
make the appointment because the appointment is made if you don't finish?
We'll just have it on standby just in case, maybe.
Oh, really? Like a standby appointment? Not a bad idea.
I don't think I'm going to want to sit down for a 15-hour tattoo session after I'm handicapped from running the marathon.
I mean,
It should be a perfect time. You'll sleep right through it.
That's
There you go.
right.
yeah, all right.
That's right.
Yeah, just someone bring me some painkillers.
drugs will be part of it. If you want to do it on drugs, I
They
think that's
fucking
fine.
better be.
And if you lose, we'll get a trans person to do it, just to really put a little more sting in the wound.
Yeah, it'll fire you up. I know how you are. Yeah.
Oh my God, look how much detail is in that.
That's
Like,
crazy.
It's the shading, the
There's
face.
no normal skin tones in that bag.
This guy is a real fan. I'm going to guess that this guy actually got this inside. You know, at least it started. You know, and then he was like,
Holy
finish
shit.
it up when I'm done doing this 17-year sentence. But
That's what you gotta love about the Irish, though, is like the Native American names, chiefs, and whatever the Indians. They change, but the fighting Irish is still just a
Yes.
drunk Mick leprechaun with his hat crooked,
Yeah.
just ready to go. He's about 4'1".
I get drunk all day. That's
Yeah, yeah.
It's a cool culture.
Yeah,
Right.
That's right. We're fucking a mess here.
Are you Irish?
I have Irish blood,
Okay.
but I'm not like, you know.
Yeah. You're Polak through
Yeah,
and through.
like
Oh, yeah.
100%.
What about you?
I'm half French, half Sicil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're very Euro. Very
I guess
Euro,
so, yeah.
French. Those are nice, classy ones.
Oh, yeah, because
really?
Norman,
So
that's the
lucky.
French part.
Normand.
Normand.
Yeah.
Damn.
Normand.
Being French in New Orleans is like being Jewish in New York. You know,
Yeah.
it's
That's
par for the
true.
course.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of
Now,
French
do the
blood.
French get tattoos to celebrate their pride? I
No,
don't think
no.
so,
we do, but then we give up.
Yeah. No, the French would be like, that's so fucking lame.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's gauche.
Yeah.
It's like being proud to be a gypsy. You're like, but what are you guys like stoked on?
Well,
Like we're
Stealing?
cousin fucking thieves, yeah.
Pickpocketing.
Look up gypsy pride tattoos because you know they're
Is
so
there?
yeah. Because remember that gypsy show, the TLC one.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, we're 100% Roman shelled gypsy. You're like, you're
Yeah.
not.
You're
You're
trash.
just trailer trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
There you go.
But this is different. This is like what you're talking about, like those people on that show.
Yeah.
That's the West Virginia, you know, like
Right.
the traveler, the Roma, the people that we
Oh,
think
yeah.
of in Europe that are like squatters that steal and throw their baby at you. That's that's totally.
Hey, is that your buddy?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's be
Yeah, but
friends.
those like that lady tattooed on there that
Those are
has
kind of pretty.
robbed 1,000 people of their life
Yeah,
savings.
that's-
Exactly.
That's European.
Yeah.
How do
gypsies.
they afford these? Tattoos are not cheap.
No, I
You
know.
always see hobos with tattoos. I'm like, that was $300.
Yeah, you should have fucking had a meal this week.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, that Ian Finance video, he blew me, so I can vouch. He's got
I was going to ask you.
The little dick broom was really tickling me.
Do you think being bi is legit?
Well,
Bisexual men.
Because that was the.
There's always a leaning, you know,
Right.
like it's like when somebody says, I'm independent. You're like, oh, you're Roseanne. You're a fucking conservative. You know,
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
always say, I'm independent, but you know which one they really are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same with bi.
But like, is a bi man ever not gay?
No, always gay.
He's gay.
100%.
Is Ian married?
Ian fight? No.
See?
No.
See?
What are you kidding?
See?
I would marry that weirdo. He has a bunk bed. He gets around on a pogo stick. He's a nut.
He's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think lactose intolerance is bullshit?
Well, here's the thing about I think it's real, but I think you got to push through. My wife has it, and she's shitting blood all day long, and she just lives with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
She's a
live with
keeper.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. She's strong.
The anal's a mess, but good lady. It's bad back there.
Is she very sensitive to dairy? Like,
Oh, yeah.
just like even a sip of milk in the coffee, or
Sip of milk, and she's like, I got to go to the bathroom. It's like 4 minutes.
wow,
Like a goose right out of there.
Well, she needs to get her mind right. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
time to
right.
stop being afraid of that milk.
Yep.
Right, Enny?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Bad
right. She's on her
genes.
way.
Sometimes you just have to go for it, you know? Just
I
go
know.
for it no matter what it is. Like,
Whoa, what's this?
people are just making out.
Oh!
Fuck off. I knew it was going there.
man.
I fucking knew it.
That's my wife. Oh, no.
Yeah. That
was
pretty
horrible.
great. I know.
Don't- no,
I
don't
didn't
act
I
like
didn't
you-
like it. I
yes,
didn't
you
like it.
did.
I actually thought it was the other one. There's another one. It's a brunette. I got, you know what I'm talking about? You showed it to me.
Yeah, she's doing the similar. It's a similar idea
Yeah.
where
That's
she
right.
pukes in the guy's mouth.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. They're making out. Yeah, same idea.
So wild. How do
Yeah.
you, dude? That could totally happen to anybody. I feel like in your
Yeah.
20s. How did it not happen to all of us?
I've had it on the dick. The BJ.
Yeah, and she
When
puked.
she was
No, I was blowing him. No. Yeah, just like a little gag, like, "Ugh," and then a little came out, like some
wow.
yellow stuff.
bile. Was she drunk? Or?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We all were.
Now, what do you think of somebody who is doing bi stuff while they're drunk? Is that legit or is that a cover?
Oh, interesting. Well, every girl didn't you do that in college?
Yeah,
the makeout.
standard
Yeah.
in the 90s for
Yeah.
girls, I feel like. But for men, it's a big leap in society to
Good
go
point.
with a dude.
Yeah, so that's a gay.
It's
Yeah.
gay. It means you really, really want that dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
To go against society that harsh.
And then you can be like, it's because I'm drunk.
Yeah.
It's your perfect cover.
It's a good out.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yeah, I fucked guys drunk. Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't count.
How do you think you met Josh Potter?
Josh blew me when I was hammered. And he was like, "You're a guy, I'm blind." And I was like, we both have a story. It's fine. It's fine.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
can't
Josh
see.
has done it, but he's blaming his bisexuality.
Josh has definitely done
on
some wild shit.
Definitely.
the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He also has I've told people, he's ridiculous game that you would not expect.
I know.
Really?
For that, yes. For a guy, little guy, fucking dead eye,
Yeah.
does shoulder hair porn. Like, you're like, this guy. And then I've seen him pull chicks where I'm like, wow.
Really?
How does he do it? Like, what's the game?
He is, I mean, it's all the stuff that you hear that you doubt when you're, I guess, young. I mean, it makes more sense to you the older you get, where he doesn't apologize for being, he's not like, I shouldn't be here. So,
Right.
he approaches like, like with some confidence.
And he owns it.
He owns it. He owns all
the
of
flaws.
it.
Yeah.
You own who you are. It always goes further.
That is such the truth. Like Duncan Trussell, we were talking about on Where My Mom's At. He's like, when I was a dishwasher, I was just a poor dishwasher, and I was not pulling. He didn't use that phrase, but he was like, I was dating girls, and I was like, well, that's kind of a great racket too. Being like, I'm just a humble dishwasher.
Yeah.
I'll eat your pussy. I'll eat this shit.
Yeah, like
I'm just
Josh would
this
be like
guy
talking to
It's
a
good.
chick, and then he'd be like, "Oh, your eyes are not deceiving you. Mine is dead on this side."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, okay." It's a conversation getting started is like more than half of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So then they're like, "What are you talking?" And then he's like, "Yeah, this eye's going blind." And then you just see him talking and
wow. And but also, I think if you have a thing, girls are into you. Like even if I'll fuck this troll. That'll be my troll bucket list check.
Yeah.
Like my buddy lives in a van and he gets laid because he's the van guy.
Right.
Wow.
Just the fact that like, oh, I'll fuck this van guy. This will be interesting. Or Brad Williams.
Yeah.
You know?
What
You're a
was your
thing.
thing before you got married?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, actually, being a comic is definitely
a comic.
Yeah.
Or I would just pay him.
Yeah.
Hookers. But yeah, a comic's a big one.
Comic, yeah, and I think that that's probably a Josh thing too. It's like he's meeting chicks at show. They saw him at the show.
Sure, that helps.
So you have a great set. He's probably halfway there.
But he's so blind. He's probably talking like a fire hydrant.
That's true.
At some point, and just started making out with it.
Oh God, I have seen him too, being like, "Oh my God, I almost hit the walls."
Yeah. He opened for me in Buffalo years ago. We got hammered, and he drove us home.
What?
And I'm like, "What were we thinking?"
That's how I met him.
Really?
Same scenario. I met him at the Buffalo Helium.
Yep.
He opened the show, and he's like, "I'll give you a ride home." And he's driving me in this car, and then it's snowing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, "Can you drive?" He's like, "Yeah, it's probably not for a lot longer."
Yeah.
This might be my last year.
Maybe it cancels it. Like,
Yeah.
the blind and the booze, they go together, and then he can see perfectly.
Jesus. So you did the special, by the way. Congrats on the special.
Oh, thank you, sir.
If you haven't seen it, Soup to Nuts on Netflix. You did it at the Vic.
Vic Theater in Chicago.
I think it's a great theater.
Great room.
Yeah.
Great room. It's kind of got that Wilbur thing where it feels like a club, but it's still a theater.
Yeah.
And Norm has done one there, Bill Hicks, so it felt cool. And I'm the only idiot that recorded on St. Patty's Day.
You did it on St. Patty's Day in Chicago.
I didn't know. I was like, oh, this date's open. Let's take it. And then I get there, the river's green, every girl's puking. It was bad. It looked like Nadav's back out there. Just a bunch of mix. Fatty-o.
But it all came together for you.
It
all
worked.
out. It worked out.
It worked out. Yeah, it was fun. And Netflix, I got to hand it to them. They let me say everything.
Yeah.
I figured you with the R word, that was
Yeah.
over, the big tardo, and they were like, go nuts.
Well, here's the thing.
That's awesome.
It's back.
Yeah.
It's back, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Retarded is back.
It's time to let them know again.
They know they're retarded.
Oh, they sure do.
And here at your mom's house, it never went away.
That's true. That was
That's
the
the
fun
nicest
thing.
part.
Yeah, that is very, very true.
Are you retarded?
So that's my mom, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my mom.
That was great.
Yeah. That's
Cool
her.
mom.
Don't be retarded.
Okay.
Retarded with an accent. Is, wow.
Oh, yeah. She never learned certain things that you can't, one time, she'll probably kill me for telling this. She was at the house.
N-word?
And, no. She's
great.
like, what does that mean? Like, you can get her to say it. But she was at the house with a friend of hers and another, his older lady. And then I'm sitting there talking to them and she goes, and then she says her friend's name, she goes, so-and-so has to go do this thing because, her son is retarded. And I was like, and I just went like this. I tried to cover my mouth and I was like, yeah. And I just turned around because I was going to laugh out loud.
Yeah.
And then she comes into the room. She goes, why are you laughing? I go, because you just called the lady's son retarded in front of her. And she's like, what am I supposed to call him? I'm like, well, I get it, but it's because she didn't know, if you're talking about somebody with he just has a severe learning disability.
Yeah.
But in Spanish, you would just say that.
Sure.
So she just said it, and I was like, yeah, you can see the lady. She goes, he has some problems. I was like, okay, but
Tell
she
me,
doesn't have.
Do you remember that story in Florida where you guys had the bagger?
Oh my God!
Please
that
tell
was
the story.
Fun. I love sometimes. If we're at a stoplight and I see somebody with I don't know, MS, crossing the street.
Oh yeah.
So it's a severe limp. I'll just be like, can you believe this guy's drunk at fucking 10 in the morning? And she'll be like, drunk? He's disabled. And I go, nah, this is a drinker, just to fire her up.
Yeah.
And so we were at the grocery store and this guy who's clearly disabled.
Yeah.
Bags the groceries. Right. And we go out to the car and I go, something was off about that guy. And she was like, what? And I go, right. Something was off about him. She goes, he's retarded. And I go, no. But I couldn't tell what it was. But didn't you sense that he wasn't all there? And she's like, yes. You mean the retarded guy? I'm like, no. But you pick up on something and she's like, yeah, the retarded part. And I'm like, no. But you can just walk her into these things.
Yeah.
Because she's so gullible.
Yeah.
Soon she's going to be like, my son doesn't see retarded. He must be retarded.
Yeah.
He must be one of them.
Oh, she thinks I'm fully retarded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a given.
We have the, is there a new one? The Columbian Guy?
Oh, you got to see this. You said you paid for sex once.
Once, yeah.
Would you pay for sex in another country?
That's where I did it, Mexico.
Oh, great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This guy's for
Hey
you.
guys, where are you gonna
Whoa.
get this? Only here, never in the U.S. Say hola, mi amor.
Hola.
I love Colombia.
He does these videos kind of all the time.
Wow.
Okay, guys, I had to take a short video. This is what you find here. Say hola.
Braces.
Oh, she's braces.
This guys, I can't take it home, but Maron.
I can't take her home. Why not?
Yeah, you
Too
can.
expensive?
Yeah.
You can definitely take her home.
Yeah, you can.
Wow. I'd love to know what the prices go for in Colombia.
Maybe he had his veneers done there.
Oh, yeah. They look good.
Yeah.
Give that a Google. Give me a Colombian horror price range. Just out of curiosity.
So what are these prices?
So these are Colombian pesos,
Uh-huh.
but it's roughly, it varies between $50 and $300. That's
Okay.
the range.
You can't afford that?
Very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Let's see what our Colombian friend has to say about some of this.
I got a DM last night from this guy, 28 years old. He feels he's good looking, goes to the gym, feels his girlfriend's ghosting him a little bit, so he feels maybe she's cheating. Well, it ain't like the old days.
Yeah.
With women, they're all cheaters, and it's okay. But if a man cheats, we're no good. So, and when a man cheats, we cheat for sex. When a woman cheats, there's emotion involved. I'm not saying take my advice, but if it were me, I would be a man and get in front of this and sleep with her best friend.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? He's interesting.
He's an interesting guy. Yeah. He is the Yoda of Columbian brothels.
Wow.
But he, I like, he's very straightforward.
Yeah, he's on TikTok and he loves to show us the lifestyle that he has in Colombia, where it's just like prostitutes and he works out and like he's living his best life and he wants you to do that too. So it's like showing you how to do that.
And he tells you like, come down here. I'll show you what's up. Yeah.
He seems happy.
No,
he
he's
seems content.
thrilled, dude. He's loving it.
And then he'll do a video. He's like, I'm back home visiting my grandson. I love these kids. You're like, yeah, dude, that's cool.
Wow. Imagine this is your grandpa.
I
That'd be
know.
wild.
It is somebody's grandpa. It really is.
And someone's dad.
He's like, and you see like, oh, that's my granddad. He's showing me off. And the next one, he's like, check out this girl, Elizabeth. Look at her tits.
She's retarded.
Yeah.
So creepy.
She let me fuck her.
But he is right. Like, if you would just want to annihilate a woman, if you slept with her best friend, that's kind of the ultimate. I don't think there's anything worse than that.
Yeah.
You're
Good point.
devastated, dude.
Yeah.
Decent advice.
Also, I don't think that's just for women. I mean, like a woman could do that to a man. It's pretty devastating.
It would.
Yeah.
That would ruin a human being. I think you're done, right?
Totally.
God damn, dude.
Dude, you know what you should do?
What?
Fuck Bert.
Ew.
That'd be so awesome.
That'd be so cool. Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
God.
See, what's funny is like 10 years ago, he would have been called a creep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now, like the sex worker movement has made brothels like are empowering.
Yeah.
Right, like,
So
yeah.
women have to go with it. Like, oh, we can't call him a creep because now
Right.
we
Don't
can't-
shame this man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, so you were out on tour, like you did some of the Fully Loaded tour.
Oh yeah.
So you were out there front and center with Bert.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of us have been like, what is going on? Like he looked like he was falling the fuck apart.
He pushed it.
He did push it with because you've toured with him also before. You did like European
We did
stuff.
Europe, all that.
Yeah.
So I've seen Bert at the height, but now it's weird. He's like, I did his pod like 2 days ago. He's lost weight.
Yeah.
He's on Ozempic or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
He
and
looks
he's-
amazing.
So because I talked to him this morning, and he's like, yeah, I'm down like 15 pounds.
Wow.
In like 10 days.
That's
That's
insane.
how crazy he was pushing it. That
Yeah.
10 days of clean eating and drinking,
It's just
15
sodium.
pounds
I bet
fall
you
off.
it's bloat and sodium.
A lot of it.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Water,
And
you know,
Tito's.
retention. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It's all His face was this big. His
Yeah.
gut was out to here.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. But he's looking. He's like, I'm keto now. I'm like, what is this? 2016?
Yeah.
You just heard about keto?
Yes.
But yeah, he looks
Yeah.
amazing. It's crazy.
Ketogenic
Bert's so fat, I
diet.
thought he was a Chinese guy. That's Joey Diaz.
Because the face gets all
Yeah, his
squished.
face does get squished. And
Yeah,
he's like-
yeah.
I said, who's this Chinese guy hanging out at the store?
I was talking to Dr. Drew, and he goes, "Bert looks like he's going to explode."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's
But
true.
he really had, like, I talked to him today for a while, and he was just like, I went to the doctor. They told me to get it together. I think, because before, he'd tell me these wild stories of like, I went to the doctor, and he was like, everything's A-okay.
Yeah,
and I was
how?
like, really?
Come on.
What doctor's like, you're doing great
Right,
with your
right.
fucking
Yeah, what
liter of
doctor?
vodka a day?
Yeah, exactly.
But he said the doctor was like, no, you need to rein it in.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally.
I mean, the
Jeez.
liver can only do so much, and I've gone into his bedroom. I don't know if you've seen it. It's just pill bottles for days. Those doctor bottles, those orange ones, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And it's like liver, cholesterol, high blood pressure, AIDS, whatever he's got.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
glad
poor
that,
buddy.
but you've seen it front row.
Front row, man, because it was catering. It was cookies everywhere, and it was kegs, and then it's booze, and you start drinking. We do a slip and slide, so you're drinking all through the day, and then the night hits, and then the shots start.
And we podcasted like, I think it was during that. And like, he was sitting here, we were podcasting. He's like, I just want to drink or I just want to eat something. Do you know what I mean? But he
Yeah.
said it like a fucking lunatic. I was like, no.
Right.
It was like 10 in the morning. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I just want some food
Yeah.
or something right now. I was like, these are cravings.
Yeah.
You're indulging. You
Well,
just
I
wanna
think
indulge.
every comic has a thing that they can't help. Like
Yes.
Seinfeld's like got 800 cars, you
Yeah.
know, and Bert's not like a fuck guy.
Right.
But he's like a food booze guy.
Right.
Everybody's got their,
Consumption.
Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diaz has got the gummies all day.
Yeah. Yeah, we all have something.
God, I would just be high all the time if I didn't have like kids and stuff.
Really?
You think you'd be high all the time?
Like pill high. I mean, I don't do it.
Pill
I'm
high's
like,
good.
Yikes! Like I would have a serious pill addiction. I think.
You think so?
Oh, if I had nothing to like
But you didn't
take
have a
care
pill
of,
addiction before you had kids.
stopped it before it started.
Really?
Remember when I had my ankle?
Yeah.
And I had those pills, and I was talking to Dr. Drew one day, and I was like, man, I take these oxys, and I feel like it's like what I was always meant to do. And he's like, Christina, throw these away immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
It just feels like you're in bed on Saturday morning with like a magazine. Everything's just fine.
Yeah, it was like what I've been looking for. It was the answer to all my problems, and I'm like, oof.
I love drugs, man.
I know, they're so good.
They're good.
Well, how about when our kids leave the nest, we get into drugs?
There we go.
Yeah.
That's a show.
That would be fun.
What would you start doing? What's your thing?
Here's the thing. I always thought I would be like a heroin guy.
Yeah.
Because like to go, but here's what I found out. I actually think, and I missed it. I missed it completely before it started. But I think my path is really cocaine. I think I would actually
for
be.
sure.
Yeah, because not because
Low-key.
I'm low key, but I like the dopamine drip that is associated with that. From like everyone I talked about, there are things that are like parallel to that, and I'm like, oh, because cocaine is like confidence boosting.
Yeah.
And that to me feels like, oh, that would be very addictive to me.
Yeah.
Sure.
To be like, I'm the best.
Yeah.
Were you doing the Adderall?
No, never did that at
Because
all.
it's pretty close.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, they're very similar.
I did the Adderall Light, Vyvanse.
Oh, I don't know Vyvanse.
That is like the,
Sounds fake.
that's
Vyvanse.
diet Adderall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I took one and I called my doctor and I was like, "Can I get some of this?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "No."
That's
good.
And that
doctor.
doc gives me like anytime I'm like, I need this, hey, I want an antibiotic just in case I get sick. He's like, no problem. I tell him I want to try it. He's like, and I told him that, and he was like, nah.
Whoa.
He said because there are, it's possible that there could be heart side effects with this.
That makes sense.
So I was
Not
like,
the other stuff that would ruin your life.
no. He was like, no. He's just like watching out for your heart, basically.
That's
And it's tough to quit those because you get productive. You clean the house, you take
Yeah.
apart the vacuum cleaner, you write a screenplay.
Yeah.
So that part's like, why would I quit?
That day that I tried it, I was like, this is good stuff. I'm actually going to try to get some under the table.
Hey,
That's what's up.
Give me
Never-
some. I want to
never
try
give
You
that.
got to try it. Yeah.
I'd love
Mark,
to.
what's your thing that if you were just letting it go?
I mean, I'm probably an alcoholic, I guess. So
Sure.
that sucks.
Who isn't, though? I feel like we all are.
Exactly. And I had a little Adderall run for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wasn't sleeping, and then you get cracked out. But me, I'm shrooms. Love a shroom.
Really?
Big shroom guy.
Okay.
It's natural. There's no hangover. It doesn't seem to have many side effects. It's all positive.
By the way, Bert was here and he bragged about your push-ups.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do. I do push-ups every morning just to kind
That
of
you wake up and do them?
wake up and do them, and I do squats and I do pull-ups.
Dang.
It's like an OCD.
Free body weight squats?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then pull up. How many pull-ups do you go through?
All right, now I did them all during the pandemic on scaffolding, which is very embarrassing when someone walks by
Yeah.
and goes, comedy. I'm like,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
But so I'd say I'm up to about 35
You can bang out 35 pull-ups.
in a row.
Damn.
That's very impressive.
Thank you. But it took years to get there.
You did it like literally one at a time. Like
Yeah. I live in New York in a shoebox with my lady, so I had to get out. And you're
Dude,
like,
35 is impressive.
Dang, it
And
started with
push-ups
2.
was like, he said 100?
About 100, yeah. And I do the spider, what do you call that? The Spider-Man where you kick the knees up? I forgot the name of it. But, mountain climber.
Yeah, mountain
That's
climber,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I do like the diamond. I really get in there.
But this is like, wake up, knock this out,
Yep.
and then you're ready to start your day.
Exactly. So when I'm on the road and like you have to get on a flight early, I'm on the flight and I never did my push-ups and I'm freaking out because you have that guilt.
Yeah.
So I'll do them in like a green room and comics are like, what are you, this guy now? And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I just didn't do them before.
Yeah. You got to get it done.
Got to get it done.
That's great, dude.
Because you do that. You have a trainer in the morning, right?
We work out a lot in the mornings at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like wake up. I like to wake up and go.
Wake up and go, and it's hard as shit. You want everything in your body saying don't do it, but once you're done, you got the whole day.
I'll say this, having that other, there's obviously I'm not with him every day, so I do things without him.
Yeah.
It's such a difference. Like
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
see him for weeks. We were traveling on vacation. The first workout with him, I was like, this is way different than what I've been doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was so much. I mean,
You took it easy.
I didn't think I was taking it. I was going to a gym and I was working out, but I was working out by myself.
Right.
When I saw him, you know, it's just dialed. I think it's almost impossible to mimic what somebody else can push you to do. Almost, you know, like
That's true.
his level of like, no, we're doing this circuit today. I'm like, fuck, you know, like,
Yeah.
and then you're like done with it. He's like, okay, now we're gonna do the second circuit, and then you're done with that. You're like, we're done. He's like, no, we're not done.
Exactly.
That kind of stuff. You're like, oh, I wouldn't have done that on my own.
On your own, you got the phone out, you take breaks, you
Yeah.
TikTok. Yeah, you look at the Colombian
The-
hooker guy.
Fuck yeah.
TikToks.
TikToks. Oh yeah.
Speaking of.
Well, let me show him this first. This is because you would be a good voice for this, whether this is horrible or hilarious.
Oh God.
No LOLs here, bro.
What's going on?
I think a machine. Let me try it.
Trap the hand. Oh!
Something's crushing him. Yeah, that machine flattened him.
Oh, the language.
Yeah, this is Portuguese, I think. Yeah.
Thank God he's got his mask on. Oh, another one. That's two guys.
Oh wow.
The robots are taking over, man. You see what we did?
Yep.
They're
This
killing
is,
us.
Tom, this is just terrible. Can you stop this? I mean, I don't. Does this bring you joy? Like what?
I'll say this. I'll say
This
this.
is terrible.
I like the screams.
Yeah, I mean.
I do like the scream. I do enjoy the screaming. I don't like that somebody got hurt though. That's not cool.
Ah, shut up. Oh, that's hell.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Tell
no. Thumbs down. That wasn't
Oh
funny.
no, and Mark didn't laugh either. Did you feel?
I'm not a pain guy. I don't
funny?
I don't
I'm
get
not
hard
either.
from this
I
shit.
like farts.
Oh, that was pretty cool though.
Look at that.
He's all
Oh,
right.
he's up. He's up. Okay.
I like this. See, this guy's coked
Oh,
up.
second
back
one.
again. Damn,
he hooked up a second
dude.
time.
Damn, he's got tuxedo shoes on.
Yeah, dude, he's
Yeah.
coming. He's lit. That's the thing. This guy's drunk as fuck right now.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
This is somewhere.
It's tomorrow. They're going to be like, you have 2 shattered femurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not America, right? Definitely not. America.
I don't know that it isn't.
I'm guessing by the attire. I feel like.
Oh.
Nope, this is America. It said something city on the back.
Well, it could be somewhere. Oh, fuck.
This guy's awesome. Got right up. I mean,
Florida.
Florida?
Fl-
Hey,
There
hell yeah. That's DeSantis.
Yeah. That's like right after a fundraiser. He's
Yeah.
like, let's go out there and do donuts. Let's go.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
Good for this guy.
This is, let's see here. This
Hope he
is-
got laid off
No,
that.
that was traumatic too.
You
Thanks.
didn't like that?
I liked it better than just people getting
Can I make a
crushed on
prediction?
their jobs.
Can I make a prediction?
What?
You're going to like this next
You're
one.
gonna like the way I look?
I think you are.
I guarantee it.
California round thing.
Oh.
Stupid. Dude, fucking idiot, bro.
You bite it? You bite your finger?
He farted. This is.
I thought that was you adding that.
This had 2 of my favorite elements: animals,
fucking
people
with an animal.
fucking with
He's
animals,
fucking with
and
a
then he
stingray,
farted.
and then he farted.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I knew it.
Yeah.
And you reacted exactly as I thought you would
Thanks.
react. Yeah.
I'm so happy.
That's
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
I'm happy I met your
Right?
expectations.
Yeah.
Is this Steve Irwin? Are we seeing the footage?
Fuck, dude. That thing, what did it like fuck up his
Finally.
face or
And
something?
then right after this, he dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was it a stingray?
Yeah, it was like a small one, and
Bro,
then the
these fucking
the stinger.
stingrays.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you, they put these stingrays in like aquariums that you take your little kids to. But these motherfuckers are lethal. Look
Oh,
at this
yeah.
guy.
They'll
No,
kill
he's
you.
in he's
Killed
in pain.
Steve Irwin,
Yeah, he's in
Yep.
real
and now
pain.
he just fucked this guy up, and that
This
was another
guy's
one,
gonna recover fine. The Steve Irwin died because that stinger went into his heart,
which is so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was swimming over one, and of all the places that stinger could have went, it went right into his heart.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
It was just the freakiest
So
of freak
it's like someone
accidents.
stabbing you right there. you know?
Damn.
These stingrays are no joke. I
Yeah.
don't know why they put them where little kids touching them and stuff.
I know.
They suck. These are the assholes of the sea, right?
Well,
the murderers.
as David Tell says,
Yeah.
the Puerto
Puerto
Ricans
Ricans
of
of
the
the
sea.
Best joke
Yeah.
ever,
Great joke.
and I can't forget it.
Great
With the
joke.
Switchblade like
joke.
quickness. Yeah, I still remember. You see him all the time, but like for
Such
me,
a
it's
good joke.
much less frequent to see him.
Oh, he's the man.
Oh my God, I just saw. I can't go. I saw him do new stuff. He came to Texas, and even like his stuff. By the way, I was saying that like it's so fun to be around him in the green room because I don't know, like he'll fuck with you, but in a fun way. Like
Sure.
he was like, "You doing the late show?" And I was like, "No, I got to get home. I got to get up tomorrow." He's like, "Oh, you got a busy morning?"
Yeah, yeah.
Like he does the. I was like, "What?" But it's fun.
It's fun,
that
but
somebody's doing that to you.
You're also
But
like, oh God, I hope he doesn't hate me.
I even remember 2008. 2008. I remember this because every like Attell thing for me is like locked into memory.
Yeah.
Because I remember I opened for him in 2005. I opened for him the next year, and then in 2008 I was in Las Vegas doing what at the time was called the Las Vegas Comedy Festival. 2008 was an Olympic year, and he was like, "Ladies, I bet you want to fuck that Michael Phelps, huh?" And they're like, "No." He goes, "You would if you were drowning." Like the setup and the, it was so funny, man.
He's the king.
He's so funny.
I saw him once. This is my favorite Attell line. I've got 30 of them, and I've said this before. But he goes, two Hispanic women weren't laughing, and they were just kind of like hating him. And he goes, "What happened, ladies? Did Selena die again?" And I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever heard. And just the idea of this old Jewish guy knows about Selena. I mean, it's so good.
Again, too. It's so funny.
Ah, the king.
Yeah.
He goes,
yes.
"What do you do?" And the guy goes, "I work for Nickelodeon." He goes, "No wonder I'm hard." I mean, he was the quickest.
Yeah. So
Or he is the quickest.
No wonder they are Puerto Ricans of the sea, and
Yeah.
they should be stopped.
Yes.
These stingrays, they're terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to tell Mark what he's about to see here?
Oh yeah. So are you on the TikTok app?
I am, but I pay a guy to do mine.
No, you need to
because
stop.
you're a sensible guy. That's
You
why.
need to get on it, and I curate the outliers of TikTok, people that are on the margins of society, people that are
Okay.
underrepresented. We give them a platform.
All right.
It's always a ride. Let's see what she's got for you today.
Okay.
Handpicked for you, Mark.
I'm about to expose one of my biggest insecurities. For the last 16 years, I've been wearing butt pads. I wasn't blessed with junk in the trunk, so I'm here today to see about getting some. I'm not talking Kim Kardashian size. I just want enough that's going to fit the scale and proportions of my body. These are the pads I wear every single day.
Oh
I don't
my
leave the
God.
house without them. I'm looking to keep the same size and shape so that it looks very natural.
That does
I've
not look
removed
natural.
the pads on one side so you could see how flat I really am. I've tried going to the gym before. I've done every butt exercise known to man, and here I am, still flat as a pancake. Dr. Richard said I do have one good thing going for me. That's being flat and flabby, so it'll be easy to fill it up and make it nice and perky. I always ask a lot of questions and do my own research, as anyone should. Dr. Richards explained why you would never use silicone for a procedure like this. That's because silicone will migrate and it won't hold its shape. Instead, you use hyaluronic acid. It's a much thicker compound
Anyway,
that will
you
hold
get
its
the
shape.
message.
Yeah,
I didn't
no, I
imagine
got
this
it.
being so long. This is I don't remember when I sent this, but butt implants are very popular right now, and I don't think they look good. I think butt implants are
Usually,
cap,
to
Enny.
be fair, you
I think
usually
they
see
suck.
women doing this. You know, you see a lot of women, and you usually see them doing enormous
Look at
versions of it.
Madonna.
Yes.
Madonna ruined her figure with these. Just can you Google Madonna's butt? It looks terrible because
Really?
her body is normal for a woman her age, and then she's got this badonkadonk. It just looks silly. But they never look real. And in LA, people are wearing butt pants.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it looks so
That's crazy.
fake.
Oh, that's silly.
That's crazy. I think the other fascinating thing to see about this is you just don't realize how much people have different insecurities.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
you always assume that they're the same. And like you'd see this guy, I think most people would go, "Oh, this guy's like super lean." Like,
Yeah.
you know, people
Right.
go like, "How
Looks
lucky
great.
he is that
It's
he's so
fine.
thin."
Yeah.
And he's just like, "I've been wearing butt pads for a decade, and I can't deal with this anymore. I got to get injections." You know, like,
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy.
And I think we can all agree he's bi. But yeah, that's silly. Come
Yeah.
on.
Well,
think
look
if,
at it.
if your ass is that flat, you can probably get penetrated more in the rump.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. You
'cause
just
there's-
get in right in.
There's less
Dom,
girth.
hit the image right above the one that's currently. Yeah, look at that face. Now.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
People are saying she looked
She's
like
pissed
Jigsaw.
that people focused on her face.
Yeah,
Ah.
hilarious.
How does that happen? Who's the doctor there? That person should be fired.
Do you remember like how much she was on top of the world?
So
Like,
I was so into her.
yeah,
Oh, she's
Very
amazing.
pretty.
yeah,
Yeah, she's on.
And that's the
stuff's
crazy thing.
going
If you
on.
meet her now, you have to like pretend that everything's normal.
I
That's the
know.
worst part. You'd be like, everything.
Please-
You look good.
Can I tell you something? Please don't let me get like that. Will you promise me?
Are you on your way?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna get stuff done. I already do stuff.
Okay.
I'm on the slippery slope, bro. It
Okay.
could happen. It could happen.
She looked. She
Yeah.
had that's all right on the right. Is still passable, but now it's too far gone.
Yeah, we were all like, man, Madonna's the shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
sexy lady.
Yeah.
But
crazy looking now.
But then some women pull it off. Like Jennifer Aniston looks great.
Yeah.
Cher looks great.
Cher, Fonda. What's her name? Jane Fonda's like 900 years
Right?
old.
Yeah.
She's still fuckable.
So like, so what's the secret? I guess you just can't go in excess. Because that doctor's
Yeah,
not saying no.
It is excess.
Right.
Madonna is finding
that.
somebody who won't say no to her. That's what's happening.
Right.
And people don't say no to celebrities. Yeah,
That's
she
true.
looks great.
If you're a
Jane Fonda looks
celebrity,
great.
someone will always say yes.
Yeah, you can always find somebody.
Good
and
point.
also, you see even non-celebrities. Honestly, if you're willing to pay, like there's people that they look like fucking cartoons. Their face is crazy, and that person's still getting procedures.
Oh
done.
my god!
Someone's still being like,
you should be. I don't know what the word is for
Yeah.
doctors, but disbarred.
yeah,
whatever
have your
that is.
license removed.
Yeah, if you're making
they revoke
people-
licenses.
They should
They
for
do,
that.
but not. I don't think normally for that. But
That's crazy.
If you
dude.
probably investigated the conditions with which that procedure was done, you probably have a case for having someone's license removed.
Sure.
Like this person at a certain point, you are really not helping somebody out,
It's one good thing about comics. People say we're mean and offensive, but like if Bert was getting that shit done, you'd do a whole episode about how ugly he looks.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's like a
You're
good
so
friend.
funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But anyway, you can
I
get
promise we will.
Yeah.
You can get
Exactly.
injections into your butt. When I was getting my Botox done with my plastic surgeon over the summer, she's like, yeah, you can get injections to make your butt bigger. And actually, like, I don't know how, but there you go.
But people die from that.
Yeah.
I
Those
know.
backdoor BBLs.
Oh, yeah, the Brazilian
Bei den
butt.
Finnish Hobbyhorse Championships
Have you
gab es
seen
viele
that?
verschiedene
No.
Prüfungen auf 6 Plätzen in diesem Jahr. In der Dressur gab es die Kühe, eine normale Prüfung.
They really made
und die
this an
Dressur
event.
This is
Championship,
real.
jedoch
So
nur
this was
Teilnehmer
sent to
aus
me
allen
Audience
a
Staaten.
million
Die
times.
Kür war eine Freestyle-Aufgabe mit Musik.
This isn't
What the
joke.
Hier gab es vorgegebene
Explain what they're
Lektionen, wie
seeing.
zum Beispiel
So
der
this is
versammelte
called the
Galopp,
Hobby
die
Horse
Passage oder
Champion. It's basically like girls pretending to ride horses,
Pretending.
like the stick with the head of the old, like the
Well,
children's
like what
horse.
a child would be on, but these are like teenage.
And it's
girls.
an actual event, and there
In
is a
Finland.
crowned champion right now. The Hobby Horse. It was just everywhere on
musste man sich für
TikTok.
die
Yeah.
Prüfung
Whoa.
Look at this.
So stupid.
Im Springen gab
Oh
es
my
dann
God, the
gleich
way
8
you rode that
verschiedene
was
Prüfungen.
unbelievable.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
I take it back. I'm into it now. I'm all in.
Die offenen
Oh,
Wettbewerbe
that's so
konnte man
hard.
vom
I would
1.
go in and do a
März
full
bis zum
Christopher
14.
Reeves.
April anmelden. Die Prüfungen hatten jedoch eine Startplatzbegrenzung,
Yeah, there's no
deshalb
padding. They could just break their
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
you're a good jumper. Just go into gymnastics. You're already skilled.
Yeah.
You were
I
doing
know.
something real for a moment. Yeah.
You know what's really happening here. There's some clitoral stimulation with that stick.
Oh, maybe.
That's
Yeah.
what's really going
These are
on.
just nerds.
Yeah.
Rubbing their clams on the stick.
That's the female sex robot.
Yeah. Dude, this is dangerous. Oh, this one's
Whoa,
cool.
what
too.
the hell's this?
This is for the military. I think the Indian military, they're checking to make sure that they are biological men to enter the military.
Grabbing their testicles.
Yes, making sure they're men. They don't want no. They're anti-trans, similar to somebody Nadav on our staff.
Anti-transitional lenses.
He's like, what's up with your
Nadav,
balls?
do you like this one?
Oh, you got Elliot paged.
I don't believe that there is anything
Damn.
that actually that guy just discovered other than he's just like, you should have bigger balls. I think that's what he's telling him. Like, your balls are kind of small. And that guy's like, I don't know what to do. This is how I was made.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think that's a chick.
Why aren't your balls bigger? Huh?
You grow your testicles, you come back to me.
And he's telling him some fucking voodoo bullshit. Like,
Right.
every morning, you need to cook with some sage.
Yeah.
You know? And drink honey. Are you drinking honey? He's like, no.
Totally.
Damn.
6 eggs every day. Okay, here we go. How about you?
I'd get hard if somebody did that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd get Bollywood.
Yeah. You'd go all
Damn.
Ian Finance on them, probably. There's no way there's anything legit happening.
No.
No way.
No.
You could just put like a sack of marbles in there or something,
Yeah.
a hacky sack.
Guys,
weird.
this is not America.
Whoa.
No shit.
Yeah, that chick rips, bro.
I mean, this is like, what the fuck?
Well, we got to check for her balls.
Yeah. Yeah. I would, I would not participate in this shit with
No.
her. I feel like she would snap my neck in a second.
I know.
This is a fetish, though. Some guys like being beat up by women. That's
Really?
a big.
Oh, we know there
big
was a
category.
wonderful video we had a decade ago of a woman kicking a guy in the nuts.
That was a little different.
Similar.
Yeah, that's a little
but
different.
I like this idea. I thought this was pretty
That guy
fun.
was bleeding.
What?
She was kicking the fucking shit out of him.
Ugh.
And he was like, "Ugh." and then he was like, stand up, take more. And she was like, suffer. I want you to suffer, you know. It's
cool. I like that
Yikes.
chick.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought this was pretty rad.
That was pretty, I mean,
Very
I'm actually
impressive.
impressed with her skill set. Like,
Hell yeah, dog.
she wasn't just kicking him in the
Well,
balls.
because like those, like we were watching the latest Mission Impossible movie, and like there's these fight scenes with girls that weigh 90 pounds against Tom Cruise, and you're like, no way, bro.
Come on.
No way, Jose. No thanks, Tom Hanks. But this chick, she could fuck you up.
I mean, look at that.
do it.
Yeah,
She
she just
jumped
fucked
up.
that guy up.
Yeah. She jumped
Damn,
up, took his ass.
dude.
That's pretty crazy, man.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rad.
But could she fight in MMA? I feel like they would just duck and then uppercut her.
Fuck.
It'd be fun to get her to think she could.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Have her walk right into that, like, I'm ready.
Right.
Just fucking.
Get paralyzed.
And then her next video, she's like, I guess I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, she had a knife too.
What a
Tears?
dick.
Are we doing tears? Oh, that looks like that's about to not.
What a fucking dick.
Yeah,
huh?
that guy, she's just about to be like,
Yeah, you fucking dick.
just had my hair done.
I knew you'd like that though.
Happy birthday to you.
She's not laughing.
No.
No.
I could see you doing this to like your sister or
No.
something.
You know, the funny thing was, my sister did this to me, like not exactly this, on my 16th birthday, and I reacted very poorly.
Did you get violent? I could see you getting violent.
Well, the thing, though, I've had this happen to me, and the tin hurts. Like
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's laughing. You're like, I just got hit in the face with a tin plate.
Yeah, yeah.
That sucks. I don't know. This is not even a prank. It's just like mean shit
That's
to
mean.
do to
Right.
somebody.
I got-
like, what are you doing?
I got, she took cake and she put it in my face.
I hate that
So I took her
shit.
by the back of the head and I slammed her. And I was pretty big, 16-year-old. And
Yeah.
I slammed her hard into the, like, so she had like half the cake on her. She was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Like, yeah, I didn't take it well at all.
No.
I wasn't like, there's cake on my face.
Your mom's like, this party's ruined.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Is
No,
he retarded?
it went sideways from there. It was, the fun was over.
yeah, if someone did this to me, I'd be fucking livid.
I mean, it's the
dude.
thing is, I feel like you know who you can do that to.
Yeah, yeah.
And like she knew that I don't think if you would have asked her how will he react, she'd be like, oh, he'll react well to that.
Sure.
She knew that she was going to get hurt. You know.
Yeah, but it's good there was no TikTok then. You
That's-
could just do
Oh,
that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could hurt women back then. All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Hear that, Chris Brown?
Man, I am angry at you.
Perfect.
There's Tommy on his birthday,
Yeah.
16th.
Yeah, there's my sister's face.
There's the cake. Yeah.
Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, a little bit.
I love how he gets
Are
composed.
you okay?
I'm okay.
Do you have
He
more
actually
to
might
say
have a
to him?
broken hand right now.
Yeah, I have a lot more to say to you, man. Big sanctimonious fella.
Tell him louder.
You hurt me, man. You hurt
Tell
me.
him louder.
You hurt me.
Tell him how he hurt you.
You hurt me because I trusted you. I thought you were my friend. I thought you cared. And I find out when you got a drink or two under your belt, you're the same old rotten shit that I've come across before.
Tell him you're a rotten shit.
You are a rotten shit, man. Big sanctimonious guy. Big, all nice guy. And you're a
I
shit.
love it.
And I don't like you at all.
You're putting the lid
tell
on again.
him.
What are you afraid you're going to do, Art?
Art.
Tell him that you're afraid to let him have it.
I'm afraid to let you have it.
What'll happen if you do?
Come on, Art. Hit the shit out of this
Yeah, I'll get
fucking
it.
creeper.
How will you get it?
Get him.
There are more guys like you than there are of me. I'm afraid of what's going to happen.
Tell him what you think's going to happen.
I think even if I beat the hell out of you, it wouldn't help. Someone else bigger would come along, do the same thing.
I was so holding on for a racial slur. Like,
I
was
know.
so
I
wanting-
know.
What the hell?
It
N-word.
was the 70s.
I know.
He was
You know,
like,
isn't the thing
"Goddamn
too though
Jews."
that like for years we like you think when you're younger too that like they're like, oh, you're so upset, like hit stuff. But then we learned that like that actually teaches your mind to hit something if you're
like it
upset.
ramps you up.
Yeah, it kind of fires you up more than to like process it and talk it
channel
out.
Interesting.
Like you're not supposed to like, hey, if you're upset, just go break things and punch.
Yeah,
like that.
this is what they taught Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was hitting the
Tell him
shit out of
that you're
Oh,
lost,
yeah.
you're
He
hopeless.
was.
There are always more guys like him. Is that what you're feeling?
I feel that there are more guys like that, more guys like you around, than there are me.
Well, this is that was a really sad one to add in there.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster. It's
yeah.
always a roller coaster.
Yeah, you just never know how you're going to feel at the end of this.
That's right, babe. Hobby horses to rage therapy in the 70s.
Very good.
A
Never
lot
know.
of range. A lot of range.
Have you ever went to a public bathroom and there was just shit all over the wall and you're like, how the hell did that get on there? Well, I have the answer for you because I was one of those people that splattered shit on the wall. So basically what had happened was I had went 9 days without taking a shit. And I was just going to keep going, you know, because I don't ever go to the doctor or anything. But I was at my mom's house. I was trying to walk up her stairs and I start crying because I'm in so much pain because there is so much crap in my body. And she sees me and she's like, are you okay? And I said, well, I haven't taken a dump in over a week. So I think that like it's starting to take a toll on me. And she was like, oh my God, that's really not good. I'm going to go get you a laxative. So she runs to the store and buys this like laxative chocolate bar and brings it back. And I eat it. And about 30 minutes later, it hits me. I'm like, okay, I got to go. So I go and I sit on the toilet, and for the next 4 hours, I am there fighting for my life. And later that afternoon, we have plans. We have this benefit to go to because someone in my family had passed away, and they were trying to raise money for his funeral. So basically, I needed to wrap this up because I couldn't, you know, I would feel bad if I missed that. So after 4 hours of sitting on the toilet, I had like an hour left before we need to go to the benefit, and I'm like, okay. For that hour, I was like, I'm good. I think that every ounce of shit that was in my body is gone now. So I'm good to go. So we go to the benefit, and basically it's like where you buy a plate of food, sit down, eat,
Don't
whatever.
eat the food.
So that's what we do, and right after I get done eating, it hits me immediately. I have to go. So I sprint to the bathroom, barely make it, and I sit down on the toilet. But it doesn't matter because the shit just goes flying all over the wall, over the sink, all over the floor.
What?
Excuse me. And I start panicking because this is like a one-person bathroom, and I'm like, I hope no one is outside waiting to come in here. Sure enough, I open the door. There's someone waiting outside, and I said, I'm so sorry. I had an accident in there. Please wait outside. Like, don't go in there. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get something to clean it up. And I run to my cousin because she has children, and I'm like, hey, I need to use your baby wipes because I destroyed the bathroom in there. And she was like, okay, yeah, I can come help you. And I was like, okay, thank you. We walk into the bathroom, and she is like, oh, how are you? Are you good? Like, how are you still alive after this?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, you know what? Just, I don't need your judgment right now. Just get out. I'll clean it up myself.
Show the shit.
And,
that'd be
and
so
I did,
cool.
because I'm a good person like that. But basically, don't ever go 9 days without taking a shit. Like, if you go more than 3 or 4, contact a doctor or at least go get a laxative from the store because, guys, this was the worst experience of my life.
That was really compelling, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could see the whole thing in your
Yeah.
head. I could see her spraying the walls.
The thing too is when she was like, "There's shit on the walls and on the sink," and like she's literally fire hosed shit all over a bathroom.
Wow.
It's very cool.
It could almost be like a weapon. You know, like to stop. He just like, I haven't shit in 9 days, buddy.
That's cool. Stay
You know?
away. Do you think she took too many laxatives? Maybe she took more than the dose?
It's 9 days,
It's
though.
9 days.
So she was loaded up.
I mean, what's the longest? Enny has gone record days without shitting before.
Mm.
Are you back to your old shitting schedule, or are you still going a long time now?
I'd say it's probably a compromise in between both. You know, somewhere in the middle now.
How many days is it average now?
2 or 3.
2 or 3 days without shitting.
Oh, that's
nothing
amazing.
crazy.
But it used to be much longer.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, there was that November where I literally just saw if I could do it for 30 days and did it. But
What?
Yeah.
yeah, it's not smart.
30 days?
Yeah, wouldn't
He was
recommend it.
typically going 2 weeks. He was shitting once every 2 weeks.
How?
I'm fucking insane. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
problems, you know what I'm
Whoa.
saying? But yeah, no, that she's 100% right though, and I learned that kind of younger when I learned what fiber was and what that does. Didn't know, and I ate like a muffin that they said had a bunch of fiber in it, and I didn't really know, and yeah, I ended up at I think of a Pollo Loco or something, and I mean I just don't. I don't fucking go to the bathroom in public. I just don't. Like,
Yeah, you only go at home. Yeah, he's got like shit phobia stuff.
You're one of those guys.
Deep problems. But so if I have to, I mean, it literally exploded out when I got
Really?
into it. Yeah, because there's already so much.
So it wasn't
pressure.
logs though. It was just like spray.
It was spray.
Okay.
Oh, like a civil rights fire hose. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
that one really hit home. Really hit home for Enny. Yeah. Yeah. Like this is Enny right here.
I'm farting on you haters.
That's him right there. That's him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, long story short, there was just so much pressure that already gets put on from holding it for so long, and then you mix that with fucking fiber and make it diarrhea and shit, and it's exploding. It's exploding out my ass.
Wild stuff.
I felt bad. I felt really bad, but I didn't tell anybody. Luckily for me, I didn't get caught like her. That sucks.
That's horrifying.
disastrous. It's like at a funeral event too, which is even worse. It's way worse,
And she just painted the place.
And you can tell she's honest.
Yeah.
She's not
She's
full
sweet
of shit.
lady, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm embarrassed to be a human being. See everybody fucking whining like bitches. I'm fucking embarrassed, but that's why it's easier for us. Because everybody is a fucking bitch. You know it in your own fucking lives.
He's
We
right.
don't know anybody that's got any fucking balls.
Yep. He's truth. Preach. I mean,
Yeah.
is he lying?
That's Dan Peña. You know him?
No.
Oh, he does like this business coach stuff, and he'll be like, "You're fucking cunts. You're all a bunch of fuck." Like he does it at the seminars.
Oh, nice.
It's great. He's really fucking fantastic.
I love it. We need
Yeah.
this guy. He should be
Yeah,
president.
Yeah.
know.
Wonder if I can find him on here. He's so great.
at that
Dan
outfit.
Peña.
He's dressed like a Dick Tracy villain.
Well, he lives in a castle in Scotland with
Yeah.
his wife,
Oh.
and he's, very wealthy man, and he teaches other men how to accumulate, or people to accumulate wealth.
Mm.
He's very old school like this, and we've loved him for years. He's just
Hanging out with losers. Wasting your time with people that mean
Correct.
nothing to you. Okay.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Amen.
That's one of your top
It is.
three pieces.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You want to know why you're all fucked up? Just look at the fucking bums you hang around with.
love him.
Damn.
It's the best.
You're a cunt, Brian, not me.
Old people saying cunt is fun.
Oh, it's so good.
He's
I hope
Dan,
there's-
you got the money.
I got a few, Bob, yeah.
Okay, you support Trump. You do?
Yep.
Okay.
I was one of the first endorsers, public endorsers of
What
President
are
Trump.
you guys going to do when our ocean level rises?
Thank you for asking that question. I have the answer.
No, let me finish.
I have the answer.
Let me finish.
Thank you for the question. Yeah. Okay.
For the first time on Earth, we're changing the gas.
Now you're full of shit. Sit down. I'm going to answer you. I'm going to answer
boy.
you. Shut up and sit down.
No way.
Sit down.
No.
Yeah, he's
wow.
Let's just take Florida, for example, which is one of the fastest growing beachfront condominiums on the planet. In the prospectus, when you invest, there should be, in the footnotes, if global warming is for real and water rises 10 feet, this investment you made is fuck all. Not one single investment prospectus written since 2000, this century, has alluded to global warming. Not one motherfucker.
This is the shit that like people pay thousands of dollars
Wow.
to attend. and he
Yeah,
does this
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, he's pretty hilarious like that. Pretty-
Yeah. That's fun stuff.
He's a fun guy.
I feel like that's your inner monologue.
Yeah,
That's
kinda.
what's going through your head while you're walking around Austin.
That's totally
Definitely.
true. Yeah.
I just miss people being able to say crazy stuff, even if you don't agree with it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. Just say crazy stuff. Let's go back to those times, where you could just not like it. Just be like,
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You're allowed to hate shit.
Do it. Yeah. You do you, bro.
You are. Look, this was awesome. For people who have not yet checked it out, you need to check out Soup to Nuts, Mark Norman's
great
new
title.
special on Netflix. Go see him on the You Don't Say tour. Get tickets at marknormancomedy.com. And of course, you can check out Tuesdays with Stories with Joe List and his podcast, We Might Be Drunk with Sam Morrill. I've done that podcast before. It's very fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing it all, man.
Hey, thanks.
You're
Living the
killing
dream.
it. You're killing it, dude.
Appreciate it. Can't complain.
Theater tours. You're doing the big stuff, man.
Butt lift next.
Butt lift.
It's coming.
Congratulations on everything. And
Thank you, man.
thank you for
Thank
stopping in
Christina.
with us.
Congrats, Mommy.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, Mommy.
This is a classic.
Just let me eat you one time. I'm coming to get that booty, big booty or a flat booty. Just let me eat you one time, big booty or a flat booty. I'm coming to get that booty. One time. I'm coming to get that booty, big booty or a flat booty, big booty or a flat booty, big booty or a flat booty. I'm coming to get that booty. Y'all know what's a banana split? We gonna use your booty and put some corn chips, some ice cream, and put some pecan. Put some pecan. Just let me eat you one time. One time. Big booty or a flat booty. Big booty or a flat booty. Big booty or a flat booty. I'm coming to get that booty. One time. I'm coming to get that booty.
That was a roller coaster. That was fucking something, man.
The unspoken internal monologue of every red-blooded heterosexual male.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm coming to get that booty.
You just watched your mom's house. Did you like it? Then watch another one. Watch our clips. I don't know. Check it out. Try it out. If you didn't like it, look for other stuff. Maybe in the next video, there's people getting hurt the way you like, or maybe gay dudes talking about dick stuff. I don't know. Try it out. Maybe there's always something for everybody. Just look in these cubes, squares, whatever.